Okay, looks like we've got new content day. So let's check out this new side quest. I believe we might be able to get the first two, and then the second. Like each chapter is gonna be opening up. Like every week, some weeks we'll get two, some week is only one, and I believe we have a new store here, which is right here. This is the MTN. I think is the Mojo Bucks. So I'm not really going to go through this at the moment. Let's go through and just see what we can do for legendary difficulty for this side quest. So let's pop into a preview first. We actually have quite a number of fights here. Alright. We'll need some type of maybe poison immune champion there. Let's see. Head over heels. Whenever the defender takes lethal damage, they instead trigger an indestructible buff. The indestructible buff is removed with a heavy. If it expires or nullified, the defender will heal up 20%. And whenever the defender triggers indestructible from head over heels, they are passively stunned for 4 seconds. Okay, that's when the defender triggers it. Okay. Alright. And what's on the boss? Combat Deja Vu. Whenever the attacker lands the same type of basic attack twice in a row, the defender gains unblockable. Every 8 seconds we're going to get a Wither. Rich get richer. And hand special 1 and hand special 2. So, let's go ahead for fun here. Let's throw... who do I want to throw on here? Let's go ahead and throw Odin on. We can just give anyone a buff. We can maybe keep Kingpin there. You can shrug that stuff off. Yeah, let's go with, and we'll go with my usual new fun synergy of Mr. Fantastic, Doc Ock, and Anti-Venom. So let's do that. Let's try this out. Okay, so I have to go both 2 paths here. Is there anything different on the other one? Doesn't look like it. So let's just start with path A. See how long this is going to take. We'll try and do both. Let's see how this node works out. Let's see what happens when we go to knock him down. Well, that didn't do too much. Nothing happened there, but maybe just because we took him out. Yeah, we'll just continue. Let's just continue the same. I don't know if Doc Ock does that direct damage. I don't know if that changes the node. We'll have to see. If nothing happens again, we'll try somebody else. Okay, there's the triple debuff. Okay, so there's the indestructible buff. So we want to remove that heavy. There we go. So that time it showed up. let's go with anti-venom here. Won't have to worry too much about his evades. Let's counter that special one. Stick with his special ones. Let's convert this stuff to Fury. Get 4 Furies here. And there we go again. With a heavy attack to finish him seems to bypass the node there. At least that's how it appears. Let's go back to Doc Ock here. Doesn't look anything too crazy. We'll have to see what the what each week has. And I think we do get the second quest as well. But we'll try and do this quickly and see if we can get this one and the second one up today. Okay, so there we go. Heavy attack removes it. Done. So far, not too bad. Let's go anti-venom again. Granted, Doc Ock's going pretty fast. Anti-venom has a nice little synergy there at the beginning of the fight. For the first like 10 seconds, the opponent can't gain a buff. So even though a Civil Warrior went to try and get his, went to go get his armor ups, he couldn't. So that was kind of cool. Alright, we got our Furies active, or at least we got 2 of them up. So there, he actually triggered the passive stun there. I haven't seen that yet. Right, because it said that when you get the indestructible on them, they get passively stunned, which should give you an opening to throw your heavy attack. So kind of should be fairly straightforward based on this, unless is it a specific champion? Doesn't say anything. Defender triggers indestructible, they're passively stunned. So I don't know what's, unless some of the masteries are removing that, it seems pretty straightforward. Get them down, you get them down to, you're about to kill them, they get the indestructible buff, and they're stunned, which leaves you wide open to throw a heavy attack. So not too crazy here. Here he just had his smash active after he threw his special, so I did not attack back in. So there you can see again, he got down to, he went to throw a special, he took power sting damage, triggered the indestructible, got passively stunned, heavy attack for the win. Pretty straightforward. here. Just for fun, I'm going to use Odin's pre-fights just to give me some buffs. So I'll always have more, I should have more buffs than him. I'm going to go ahead with, might as well use the buffs, like the debuffs from Mr. Fantastic. Might as well. And I'm going to use Kingpin, who can shrug off the withers. Not that I'm really too worried about that. Should be pretty straightforward. Oh, I used the same tack twice in a row. That gave him unblockable. Unblockable specials. There, I don't really care if I give him the unblockable. I can evade his specials all day long. Again, he gets passively stunned. Heavy attack. I don't know. Seems very easy. Not as long as you have counters for the champions on the path. That seems pretty straightforward. Okay, so I reset my game, and the rewards are back. I did get the rewards for day 1, at least for like the first quest here. I can see it over here. I did get the Mojo bucks. So the first 2 quests are open for day 1. So let's take a look at the second one. That first one was pretty straightforward. I don't really need to run through that one. Again, let's take a look here. We've got Conflictor. The next debuff is going to give them power, bleed, vulnerability, fractured guard. The attacker gains a permanent armor break debuff. When attacker throws a special, they remove one of the debuffs. Okay, special burst lockdown. Defender is immune to armor break debuffs. Okay. So, and then what's the note here? Same exact thing. Nothing too crazy. Is there anyone that we want to bring special on here? I think we'll be just fine. Or let's see, what did I want here? Conflictor. So what we're going to do is I'm going to, instead of, let's say instead of Odin, I'm going to bring in Magneto House of X, even though I've only got him as a 4-star. And let's go ahead and maybe, no, I think we'll be just fine. I think we can do that. I think we'll be okay. So let's test this out here. We do the same fun team. Let's go here and see if we can finish up here. We're just going to use the Magneto House of X pre-fight to bypass the Conflictor. Took a hit. That's okay. Not the end of the world. Okay, let's drop a nice big special 2 here. We can actually siphon back some health from him. We'll just wait a second. Boom. There, we got back up to 84 there. I was just holding that while I had the heal block on because Doc Ock's awakened. I can siphon back some of Punisher 2099's healing there. Alright. Let's just keep abusing Doc Ock. Alright. Take on this Proxima. There we go, got the triple debuff on. Big heavy attack again. And there we go. Done. I don't know why that first heavy attack didn't finish it, but that's fine. Alright, oh here, we might as well use one of the pre-fights. Because Daredevil can shrug off your stuns. So it'll work for the boss, and it should work for here as well. There we go. Yeah, he can't. Oops. As long as my parry works. Alright, now let him throw a special. We're at full. Oh, there we go. He threw a special, takes the power sting damage, and done. There's only 2 debuffs there instead of 3 because I didn't have full 100 research categories. That's fine. Again, Doc Ock just continue to make his way through here. And his synergy with Anti-Venom, when I do the heavy attack to detonate the debuff, if I normally, let's say I can do like 5,000 damage, there's a chance with Anti-Venom for him to double up the damage there. You can see it's like 6,000 there, and then this one, I skipped it, but the other one was like 13,000. There again. So that heavy attack near the end, maybe the masteries are doing it, but it basically it's kind of bypassing that the node. Let's go ahead and we'll go Kingpin against Void here. I know I'm taking damage from the rage stacks, but I'm getting a little bit of willpower healing, and I just take the classic damage here. I'm not too concerned. Okay, heavy attack, he's done. Alright, let's give Anti-Venom a run here. Alright, let's build up to a special 2. We should get 4 Furies. And hit him pretty hard there. Let's just throw that heavy attack. And done. Very easy. I'm sure the nodes will change for the I'm assuming they're going to change for the other weeks. But for this one, not too bad. So here it was just Conflictor, Bleed Vulnerability, Armor Break Immunity, and I'm going to have an Armor Break on me. Okay, so I'm going to use the pre-fight again for passive stuns, which should allow me to bypass Conflictor so that he's not gaining all that power gain. I guess he... But he is getting the power gain from my debuff. Okay, not... But I also will get my power lock. Let's see. Still working out okay. Passive stun still helping, except those shocks are not great. Take him out. Boom. Alright, not perfect, but got through it nonetheless. Probably a shock immune champion would probably be better. Okay, so that looks like all we need to do for the first 2 weeks. This should be, the next one will be locked. Yep, available in 6 days. So I can go back in and finish those off. You'll get more Mojo bucks. And then I'm probably going to save them all up. And then you can go in here. Now we can see the Mojo bucks. There the prices are in. All right, so you're going to have different ones for the different difficulties. All right, so I'm probably going to save up and then go in and see how many we're actually able to buy and if it makes a difference of what you want to put your bucks into. I haven't done that calculation, but there's all sorts of stuff to get, and you can see that there's like different limits on how many you can buy of each one. So that's going to be interesting. You'll have to do some some number crunching there and see how many Mojo bucks can you finish with, and then what are you looking for? Are you looking for T5cc and T4cc? Are you looking for T1, like tier 1 out? What do we got here? So we got some T5 basics and tier 1 alpha. 6 stars and 5-star 6 stones. Some more 5-star shards and 5-star 6 stones. The last one's here, some T2 alpha and some more tier 4 basic. And the last one, this one is just for crystal shards. So doesn't look like there's that much stuff that you can grab. Nothing, again, nothing that gets you towards the, I guess, the guys who want to be pushing for rank 4s. Probably still disappointed that there's not enough, there's nothing that, not even a sniff of anything of tier 6 basic or tier 3 alpha. So that's a little disappointing, I guess, but it's free items. Okay, so that's all I can go with. It's free items. It's not that bad. It seems pretty straightforward. I'll probably do some live streams doing some of the other difficulties maybe, or even finishing this up, and or maybe doing it for the first time on my other account. So hopefully that helps you guys, and we'll see you in the next one.